town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, one will say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way, so I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Sorry that was a bit of a delay. I totally didn't forget to ping because I was trying to set this hunt up and failing miserably. How are you all doing, guys? I'm going to be setting this up as I say my hellos to you all. Local, how you doing? Risha, welcome in. Shamari, welcome in. Eri, how you doing, Eri? Good to see you. I am having a nice day, thank you, Risha. Very productive, got lots done. However, I forgot that I wasn't set up for this one and I didn't give myself enough time, so this is a live action setup before your eyes. And as you can see, we were at odds last stream. Actually, is it going to be better for me to go? Let's do this one. We were at odds last stream. It's taken me a few goes to get this right. But we keep trying. It's not perfect. And yeah, happy Mother's Day to anyone that's celebrating today. Not British Mother's Day today. We had that a few weeks ago now. But yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone celebrating. Behind the scenes, yes. This is what I usually do before I go live, just so it's all set up, because those of you who know me will know that I somewhat have the memory of a goldfish. So trying to remember where this thing spawns in a bit of a challenge. Just a little bit of a challenge sometimes. I think it's here. I took a picture. Not that it helped me before, but it might help me now. Okay, so there's that, like, triangle there. So is it here? We're going back. Sorry, local. I'll read that in a second. Okay. So it is this one, but I think it's like a little back here. Even my Marsh Shadow's like, what are you doing?
Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, local. What just happened? Lord Pikachu, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. How you doing today? Pigeon, how you doing? Jess, how are you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you. Hope you are having a lovely, relaxing Mother's Day. Yeah, exactly, Pigeon. Like, are you alright? We've been doing this for a while now. Usually it doesn't take you this long. Ooh, okay. We did it. I can breathe a sigh of relief. And I can relax and hang out with you guys. Just want to check the No, I don't want to check the genders. It's Nidoqueen. So we're just going to hope for that. You're having a lovely, relaxing day. I am so glad to hear that. Coles, how you doing? Welcome in. So this is now officially an over odds hunt, guys. It hasn't become a painful over odds hunt for me yet, which is good, but yeah, officially over odds. See how this goes. Hopefully it shines for us today. Also, I need to open up my water bottle because I didn't do that. I have been so thirsty today. Thank you, Pigeon. I hope so too. I want to move on. Just basically a few steps away. There is also a Nidoking Strongspawn, which we might set up. That might be what we do next. Thank you so much for those rules, Eri. Forgot about those. Let me pin those. Thank you for the luck, Jess. Let's hope this little lady is green today with her little pink bikini. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would very, very much appreciate that. Nick, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Happy shiny Sunday as well. Hopefully it's going to be a nice chill couple of hours to end your guys' week. I'm going to miss you guys. I have a busy work week next week, so after today, I won't be back streaming until Friday. So I'm going to miss you. I'll try my best to stay in touch with everyone. They're your two favorite Gen 1 shinies, Shamari. I really, really like the whole line of shinies, I think. But yeah, I love this one. I love Nidoqueen. You're thinking about getting back into ZA. I hope you have fun with that, Pigeon. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, last night, so I was watching the wrestling with some friends last night, and I was doing some Center Scorch soft resets. I got up to 800, and it's not shined yet. And I was thinking, I actually said to myself last night, if this shines early on in the night, I had like a little, like, something inside the back of my brain was telling me to play PLA. I thought that might have been fun. So it's interesting. I've not had that feeling for a long time. So maybe that might be something I start to play again. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, it's going to be a busy work week. Should be interesting. Hopefully not too stressful. And then it'll be the weekend again, which is crazy. Just the days just all blur into one and kind of fly by. But I don't know. It would be nice to not be doing Nido Queen still on Friday, because I haven't been doing any of these specific hunts off stream. Doms, how you doing? I've been saving them for stream, so if this doesn't shine, I'm not going to be doing any shiny checks on this again until Friday. Which has meant that this hunt specifically has gone on for quite a while now. So again, kind of glad that we don't have a release date for Gen 10 just yet. Much less pressure that way. Your sister has to do her sats next week. Good luck to your sister. You've got a busy work week as well. Good luck to everybody who's got work next week, or school, exams, prep for exams. I hope we all have a very good week. Nido Queen kind of has that Dragonite green, which I really like, Airy. I know a lot of people, they don't so much mind that Dragonite shiny is green. It's the shade of green. I really like that shade of green. And I also feel like it complements the pink really well too in this specific shiny. You've warmed up to it? Nice. Because yeah, like it's my favorite shade of green. I think it might be my favorite color ever, or close to one of my favorite colors ever, because green is my favorite. And this shade particularly I really like, because I'm very much bigger on like muted colors, and I feel like it's like a very muted kind of sage green. It's getting into the summer season, getting close to Memorial Day, right? So when is your Memorial Day? Is it the 25th of May? Because it's not Memorial Day for us, but we also have what we call late May bank holiday that day. I agree, Pigeon. Pastel colors. I used to love pastel colors. For the longest period of my life, pastel colors were it for me. Like a pastel green, like a minty green, I used to really like. But yeah, as I've got older, I kind of have warmed more towards like earthy tones, and so that kind of green works. You wanted to play some more Hogwarts Legacy during your stream, but now Ruby is lying curled up against me and I can't get up to grab a controller. I know, Risha, you know the rules, right? Wherever the cat lays, the cat stays. I just made that up. That sounds great. Your brain's not working today. I'm sorry to hear that. Which Gen 1 shinies am I missing? Doms, that is a very good question. I have a list. Let me bring up my list real quick. So we have the entirety of this line, except for one male Nidoran that we got doing Poke Radar. I'm trying to kind of do them in order now. There are patches where I have more than others. But I need, so the rest of the Nidoran line, I need Paris and Parasect. I need one more Abra for that line. I need Ponyta and Rapidash, Krabby, Kingler, Lickitung, Tangela, Jinx. I don't know why I'm so looking forward and excited to doing Jinx soft resets. Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Now, I have been doing some Moltres DAs. We did some on stream, and I've been doing, or had been doing some on Razzy's channel. So the DAs are kind of, I'm throwing them here, there, and everywhere until I get the shinies. Perk, how are you doing? I do like how the pink and green complement each other. I just wish Nido Queen had a different design in general. It's an interesting choice, right, Eri? It definitely is. It's very interesting compared to some of the other designs. So that's who we have left, quite a few. They're all gonna either be done, well, it kind of depends how I'm feeling at the time, but it's either gonna be Pokeradar, Masuda, I think, was it Paris and Parasect that I'm gonna have to Masuda in BDSP, which I'm not looking forward to, so I'm hoping those shine quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing in Shining Pearl. All of the other ones will be done in Sword, so they'll either be soft resets like this, Wild Encounters, maybe some Masuda. I actually don't mind Masuda hunting in this game, so maybe we'll do a little Masuda as well. And then obviously the 3 birds will be Dynamax Adventures. So a big mixture. A big mixture. Yeah, we'll be doing eggs DOMs where there isn't another way to shiny hunt them. The reason why I'm doing it in these 2 particular games, obviously I feel like the Let's Go games would have been a fun choice, is because they are going towards my national shiny living dex, which I am sort of slowly trying to complete. And my national shiny living dex is a quick ball living dex, so I do need to be able to catch all of my shinies in quick balls. So that takes Let's Go out of the equation because there aren't any quick balls in that game. When you said Abra, I can't help remembering my Abra fail from PLA. It was there and gone in a blink of an eye. Terrifying. That's one thing I didn't like about the Legends games, because it was the same in ZA, right? Where some of them are skittish and they just kind of disappear. Just adds a level of stress. Unique? Yeah, kind of. I mean, when I got into shiny hunting DOMs, my best friend Razzie was doing his national living dex in luxury balls. Our friend Hefty was doing his in premier balls. So it just kind of felt right to pick one. And I quite liked the quick balls and Razzie didn't, which made me like them even more. And then once I started catching, kind of like semi-jokingly catching my shinies in quick balls, it kind of stuck. And I was like, well, I might as well get them all in quick balls. So that's a little bit of lore. Yeah, still doing this, subs. That's what happens when you shiny hunt. You have to keep going until it shines. After dusk, yeah, I love moon balls. But yeah, I love quick balls. Sheila, how you doing? I'm having a wonderful day, thank you. I hope you are too. Maxim, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, luxury balls, I mean, they are what they say on the tin, right? They're very luxurious, very expensive looking. I do have to admit, many times in my past few years of shiny hunting, I was very grateful that I went for the quick ball. I would say 90% of all the shinies that I've got have stayed in the ball the first time I threw a ball at them. I know it's a lot more, a bigger struggle for other people who don't use quick balls, so that is another benefit. Wrestling fan, how are you doing? I am enjoying the weekend, thank you. Over a little bit too soon, but aren't they always? Hope you're having a good one too. I'm doing good, thank you, Maxim. Just chilling with you guys, doing some shiny hunting. After quite a good, productive day. The only thing I had on my to-do list to do today were things that I had to get done today, but I didn't have to rush to get them done, which actually meant I was more productive, less stressed. It was nice. I love balls, but I kind of went away from them because so many people have it as their favorite. So I chose Heal Ball because it's such a cute weirdo like you. I do love the Heal Balls. And yeah, obviously I feel like, love balls are going to be super popular, right? Because they're pink, they're cute, they have hearts on it. I can see why they're so popular, but it is nice to change things up. And yeah, the Heal Ball still has the same kind of vibes as the Love Ball, but it just feels more like different, right? So I get it. 1573, Jake the Oracle. May you live up to your name and may you live up to your foresight. Because I will very happily take a shiny Nidoqueen at 1573. Noah, how you doing? Yeah, I like the Moon Ball. Can you do Gen 7 after this one? Arguably best shinies. I do love Gen 7. I don't know what the plan is. Because obviously there is a scenario where I finish getting Gen 1 shinies before Gen 10 comes out. In that scenario, I might go backwards. Because obviously I have Sword. So we might go Gen 1 to Gen 8. I already have Gen 9 all done because I have my shiny living dex in Scarlet Violet. So we might do 8, then 2, then 7, then 3. But I don't think we're going to get to that stage where I even have to think about it because we'll have Gen 10 and I'm sure I'm going to be obsessed with Gen 10 when that comes out. Natasha, how are you doing? Good to see you. Which gens have you completed or completed the most? Well, there we go, Doms. Yeah, Gen 9 is done. I started shiny hunting in Scarlet Violet. And that is the only game I have completed in its entirety. So I got the shiny living dex in that game. And then really I moved on to some of the older games and I just kind of focused on shiny hunting on the ones that I couldn't get in Scarlet Violet, and that's kind of the vibe. That's kind of how it's been. Things are a bit different with the Legends games because I do love shiny alpha hunting, so I have a separate shiny alpha living dex for PLA and then another separate one for PLZA, but they don't count. I don't know why they don't count for me. I just feel like alphas are completely separate to regular shinies, so that's why I do it that way. But yeah, I'm not interested in completing a shiny living dex for any game now, really. I feel like Scarlet Violet was a really good base. There were so many Pokemon in the Pokédex in that game, especially after the DLC, so completing the National Living Dex gave me like a good base to go from, and now it's just filling in the gaps, really. Gen 7 is Alola. Alola. I always say that wrong. But yeah, I'm excited for Gen 10. I don't know at what stage my National Shiny Living Dex is going to be when we get there. Ideally, obviously, the challenge I have set myself is getting Gen 1 done. I could totally see that happening. I mean, I can definitely envisage there being longer hunts. This one, for example, has just randomly gone over odds. The first national dex you completed was in Pokemon X. Nice. You're shiny hunting in Aurus and trying to complete the Hoenn dex. Good luck, Doms. But yeah, my limitations are the Quick Ball, and it has to be on a game I can play on the Switch because I don't have any of the older games. I hope so, Pigeon. I remember when I was playing Sword much more regularly before this hunt, it kind of went like that. I'd have like a longer shiny hunt and then there'd be like a super quick one, then the next one would be longer, so it might be the same this time around. Pokéradar in X is so frustrating. I've heard, Doms. I've heard that it is not the most fun. I mean, Pokéradar in BDSP can be frustrating at times, but I hear it's like even worse in that game. And I love Pokéradar, even though it is frustrating. I should probably finish my Paldea shiny decks and replace all my shinies that I got from a YouTuber's giveaways. Yeah, I mean, all of my shinies are my own. I will say I have done a bunch of giveaways in the past, and they are always legit Pokemon. I think if you are someone that shiny hunts all the time, it is very likely that you will obtain a bunch of shinies that are just surplus to what you need. I have, I want to say 5 or 6 boxes in home of random shinies and shiny alphas that are just duplicates that I don't need. And sometimes I'll do giveaways. Yeah, it's only... Wills, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Lovely to see you. I only got one, and it was a shiny Krogunk, and that hunt about did you in? Oh, no. BDSP kind of tolerable in Gen 6. It's not. I can imagine. I had someone, I don't know who it was. I remember someone coming into the chat saying that the older Pokéradar was like way better. And then a lot of people were instantly like, what are you talking about? There is no way you think that it's not easier in BDSP. So it's interesting to see you have that same opinion, Doms. Team Carly, thank you so much, Wills. On break for another 10 minutes and wanted to stop in to see you all. It's always so lovely when you do, Wills. I hope the rest of your workday goes super quickly so you can get home and relax. When I switched to horde hunting, I missed a weeping bell because I wasn't paying much attention. That was the breaking point for me. I ain't gonna get that going there again. I do not blame you. At the end of the day, yes, longer hunts can become frustrating, and there are some shiny hunting methods that are a little frustrating, but this is a video game. We're all supposed to be playing video games as a form of entertainment and have fun with it. So yeah, if it stops becoming fun, there is nothing wrong with just moving on. I watched like 3 or 4 videos on doing Pokéradar, and they really helped. Love that. Yeah, we live in a great time where, like, if you want to start anything new, there are bound to be a bunch of tutorials on how to do it online. Thank you for the 23 likes, guys. Appreciate you. I hope you all were or are able to spend some time with family for Mother's Day. Yeah, I hope so too. Just a regular Sunday here, but every day is a great day to be grateful for family and for your mothers. Weird little things you only just started noticing when you started shiny hunting. How you doing, Polaris? I was trying to do four seasons AC and H Island, and it became so stressful and not fun I deleted it, right? And that's something I've definitely become better at. It's funny that you use Animal Crossing as an example there, Pigeon, because that was one of the games where I used to force it. Like, don't get me wrong, love Animal Crossing New Horizons, one of my all-time favorite games. But when all I was doing was streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons, there would be times where I felt obliged to play it because I didn't really have any other choice because it was all I streamed on my channel. And it just became so unenjoyable. Having to come up with these new ideas for these brand new islands over and over again, I would like burn out. And I feel like, touch wood, fingers crossed, since playing Pokemon and the channel becoming just sort of Pokemon based, it hasn't got that bad yet because there are so many different methods of shiny hunting or just so many different games to play that if there is one way that's just torturing me and it feels awful and I don't want to do it anymore, I just kind of move on. I don't think I've ever really been someone who has been conscious and worried about only streaming the new Pokemon games, which I think has really helped. I saw the most detailed Pokeradar video, but the problem is the Pokemon I want to hunt are not in good patches of grass where Pokeradar is applicable. That does add another level to it. The best shiny legendary, I think it's got to be Mewtwo. I love the green. Just iconic. You recreated Mongolia in Pokopia? That sounds fun. Doms, I know. We have to be patient. We have to let her shine when she is ready to shine, but my goodness. She is making us wait. You're really good, just chilling. Love to hear it. I tend to forget games like ACNH and DDV are supposed to be fun, so I get caught up in decorating and trying to make my island look a certain way. Pigeon, I was exactly the same. It even started to happen a little bit with me in Pokopia. You know, I don't want to say I was stressing with Pokopia. I mean, I definitely did feel stressed over it in Animal Crossing sometimes. But I felt like the next natural step for me on Pokopia was to try and make these like amazing builds and everything. And the pressure was there a little bit, but I think I've come a long way from like the Animal Crossing days where I put too much pressure on myself. So it was a little easier to just be like, I love Pokopia. I can acknowledge it's an incredible game and I can also take a little break from it and it's fine. Eric, how you doing? Sarah, how you doing? Happy Sunday. But yeah, I imagine what my channel would be like if I only played the newer games. And I was like, I'm only playing, so now I'd be like, I'm only playing ZA until Gen 10 comes out. I just feel like it would take so much of the enjoyment out of it for me. I love that every Pokemon game is different and you can jump in and out and get what you want from each game. And I mean, it does help that I completely speed ran through PLZA and got everything I needed. Well, everything I thought I needed. I did miss some shinies. I'm going to have to go back to PLZA at some point or hope that those Pokemon are in Gen 10 because I played that so much and I assumed that when I first saw the shinies I needed, I saved them. And then I just started like running away from shinies. And there are some that I thought I got and I hadn't got. So I'm going to have to go back at some point, which is annoying. You're playing Plants vs. Zombies. Nice, Eric. Good luck. Have fun. Right, Pigeon? And I definitely was. I definitely felt that. I remember as well, funny you mentioned Disney Dreamlight Valley too, because I was really bogged down with Animal Crossing New Horizons just before Disney Dreamlight Valley first came out. And I took a break. I think I took a break from streaming for a few days, and all I was playing was Disney Dreamlight Valley. And it was such a relief to be playing a different game. And it was like the break I needed. And then I went back to Animal Crossing and I didn't feel too bad afterwards. So that was like the beginning days of like, yeah, I can change it up. I can play different things, even if it's just off stream. The annoying thing about Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it's only got worse as it's been updated. I don't know if it's just me. I had a look on like Reddit and stuff, and apparently it's quite common. Disney Dreamlight Valley gives me migraine. It makes me feel very nauseous. It gives me like an insane migraine, even if I just play it for 20 minutes. So I haven't touched that game in a long time because I just don't want to feel that way. And yeah, apparently it's a very common thing with a bunch of people. So I remember I used to watch people like streaming it and I'd be like, I'm jealous because this game, there's so much to it. It actually looks really fun, but I cannot play it. Dan, how you doing? Daniel, how you doing? Robin, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. ZA? Yeah, I'm English, so I say Z and not Z. 1 week and Eurovision is over again. Where do the years go, Sarah? It's crazy. You got a shiny Aegislash in ZA? Nice. How you doing, Swashbuckling Gaming? You actually like this year's entry a lot, but it's not for everyone. You have to get back to work. See you soon, Wills. Thank you again for popping in. I think ZA completely burnt me out of Pokemon for a while. I play with my friend when he wants to play, but then I just leave the game and go back to Jurassic World Evolution, which is great, right? I have definitely found the importance of having games completely different to Pokemon to play off stream. I have been loving this game, Discounty. I highly recommend it if you like a cozy game. You're basically like in the middle of a rundown town and you have to run a grocery store, and the storyline's great. It's a lot of fun, but it's so different to Pokemon that it's like, it's the break I need from it, you know, to be able to still love Pokemon and to still stream Pokemon. I need a break from it. Brown, the hunt's going good. I mean, we are over odds now, but I'm still having fun with you guys. My weekend has been good too. How are you doing? James, how you doing? Daniel, is that your shout for the Eurovision? See, Doms, I do also get motion sickness, and I might be the worst gamer in the world because I also get motion sickness playing first player games. And I hate it because there are some really great ones out there that I've tried to play and it just makes me feel awful, so I don't play them. But Disney Dreamlight Valley is different. It's probably a mixture of everything, but it's the migraine. Like, I don't get migraines from any other game. Even like some of the first player games that I've played that have made me feel really sick, this is like migraine inducing, which to me is just like a whole different thing, and it's terrible. Like, the last time I played Disney Dreamlight Valley, I felt so bad. I remember thinking to myself, how can it be allowed that they put this game on the market when it makes me feel this bad? And I know I'm in the minority and millions of people play it and it's great, but I see it on Reddit and there are hundreds of people that suffer from it too. And I'm just like, how is this? How? Like, a game shouldn't make you feel this bad. I think I'm going to try and shiny hunt something in Scarlet Violet once I get these 2 Indominus Rexes and 3 Indoraptors. Nice. Good luck with that. Doing good. Just been chilling this whole weekend. My work training starts tomorrow, but I'm ready for it. You were talking about chill games. Do you think I could try something new in my break? I mean, Bram, it really depends on what you enjoy from a game. So I love Pokemon and shiny hunting, but aside from that, I love cozy kind of life sim-ish games. If you like Stardew Valley at all, I feel like Discounty would be a wonderful game, and you kind of get like, you get what you put in out of it. So if you've only got like 20 minutes here and there to play the game, it's still a really fun game, but you can also do like a 6-hour session if you wanted to, and it would still be really fun. You're waiting for the new Stardew Valley update? Do you know, when is that coming out, James? I always try and go back and play around updates. You finished your Sword and Shield Shiny Nuzlocke, missing a few legendaries and low-rate Pokemon, but Shiny Pokedex is looking full. I can finally start Arceus. Let's go, Marcus. I hope you have fun in Arceus. I do remember your prophecy, or the prophecy subs. We are coming up to it, we shall see. I want to get away from Stardew, Terraria, and Forager. I play those three a lot, but I can try Discounty. I do think it's fun. There's a lot of like the grocery store management element to it, which I found to be quite relaxing. I love that like you kind of start off with the basics and you kind of unlock different perks and stuff to expand and make things bigger, and the products list like expand and stuff. The storyline is fun too. The storyline is very fun. It doesn't have the amount of characters that a game like Stardew Valley has, but you do actually kind of feel like you get to know all of the characters and you learn their individual little stories, and it all kind of comes together. I highly recommend it. Thank you, Local. I'm getting better at the dinosaur names. You need to get ready for Ricky's mum's celebration, Airy. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a lovely time celebrating Ricky's mum. Enjoy the rest of your day. You want to try marrying Clint? Good luck, James. For the clarification, I love celebrating her. I'm just not excited for getting ready. You did not need to clarify that, Eri. You are one of the most loving and wonderful human beings on the planet, so it was kind of implied. Yoon Chip, how you doing? Welcome in. I need help. I'm stuck in the PWT in White 2. I need a good team. Any advice? My advice to you, Daniel, in all honesty, is to try and ask someone else, maybe someone who's played the game, for advice, because I'm not good with teams. I tend to pick Pokemon that I like the look of and hope for the best. Ninjato, how you doing? Slothful, how you doing? I want to see is story-wise. Oh, you want to see like how the story goes after marrying Clint? Knock out 100 and then do what you're doing, but on a brilliant Pokemon. I don't need any tips, thank you, Marcus. I've done a lot of wild encounters, but this isn't a wild encounter hunt, so these won't be brilliant. I'm doing soft resets. Pigeon, same. I pick my favorites, which, I mean, let's face it, all of my favorites are cute ones too. But, for example, before I even knew anything about Pokemon, really, my first game was Pokemon Violet. I stumbled across Tinkertink, and I was like, this is the most adorable thing ever. I evolved up to a Tinkaton, and that thing saw me through the game. You just convinced me on trying that. I think I can dedicate 10 out of my 20 minutes break to that. I'm excited, Ramp. Do let me know what you think, and be honest if, like, you don't like it as much as I'm selling it to you, but I would love to know what you think, because I randomly stumbled across it because I quite often will look up compilation videos of like top 10 coziest games on the Switch 2. Like, if I know I have a little bit of budget to buy myself a new game, I'll tend to do that depending on the vibes. And I hadn't really heard anyone talk about Discounty. I think it came out a year or two ago now. I hadn't really heard anyone talk about it other than it being in a few of these lists. So I'm really glad I gave it a go. And hopefully some of you guys, if you do decide to play it, will also really enjoy it. You left Tinkertink and same, it helped me so much, right? That thing saw me through, and it quickly became my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon until I met Chien-Pao. That's kind of topped it for me, but Tinkaton will always be up there. Dan, I don't believe it was like a super like full price game. Let me check. It's on the Switch. I think it's also on Steam too. Let's get a check-in while I do this. If you would rather have it on your PC. But, yeah, oh my gosh. To me, it's insane. Like, it's still a lot of money, but it's insane it's this price because I think it's an incredible game. It's in the UK, £16.99, so 1699. So it's definitely not one of your like $40, $50, $60 games, but I think it's amazing. You like the stream? Thank you, Daniel. Let me see how it catches me tomorrow, and when you're on next, I'll definitely let you know. You can count on me for honest feedback. That's good. Yeah, I don't want you guys to just be like, oh my god, thank you so much, it was amazing, and then you hate it. Context is cool. Thank you for the luck. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, it hasn't actually been out that long. It came out August 2025. So it's been out like half a year, 7 months. But I didn't really see any like hype around it, and it's just such a great game. Right, Dan? And for the amount of hours I've got in the game, I'm actually curious. I don't really understand why that's happening. How many hours have I played it? 25 or more hours. It feels like I've played it a lot longer than that. But I guess it's been like 25, 26 hours. And in my main playthrough, there's still some bits to go as well. So I would say I've been playing it pretty chilled. I haven't like kind of sped through anything. I'd say it's probably, yeah, around a 25 to 30 hour game if you just kind of chill and take your time. And then it's kind of endless. Like once you hit credits, even after you do all the side missions, you can still work on your store, you can still make money and upgrade things and rearrange things. So it really, I mean, you can get a lot of hours out of it. Have I tried the My Time series? I haven't. Did I say hi to you, Heisenberger? I hope I did. My friend says I shouldn't get a Switch 2 because it's a waste of money, but if I get a more powerful console, what can get the new games, I'm happy. He may also say this because he's a PC player. I think it really depends, right? I think context matters. How you play games matters. I mean, if all you've had is a Switch 1, and so you're used to being able to like dock it into your PC or dock it into your TV and play it handheld, you're not really going to get that experience from like an Xbox or a PlayStation. So I think it would be worth the upgrade. But if you do find yourself like 99% of the time your Switch is docked into your like TV or your computer, then maybe not. Maybe you do want to try one of the other consoles. The only thing is Nintendo have so many exclusives. Pokémon, and then obviously like the Nintendo games, Mario, stuff like that. So if you enjoy those, you're not going to get those on another console. You love this game a lot. I can see why you're so dedicated. You sound like an expert on cozy games if you're so dedicated. I wouldn't say I was like an expert on cozy games, but it's definitely my genre of game. Like part of the reason I love Pokemon so much is because I think shiny hunting is quite cozy. It's why I'm not like into like battling and stuff, and why I haven't got champions or anything like that, because to me that's like the other side of Pokemon, which I get and it is cool, but it's like not what I'm into. Definitely way more of a cozier gamer. Metallic, we don't do math here. They're good and cozy. I might have to check that out, James. And yeah, if you guys are in the Discord and you ever have like a recommendation of a good game for anyone, but you know, in particular like a good cozy game, do let me know. My time at Porsche, my time at Sandrock. Okay. I don't know about you, Carly, but at the moment I buy most of my games on sale. It's a big reason why I have the entire Borderlands series on the Switch 2 as an example. Yeah, honestly, I've been getting more games on Steam. And yeah, I do tend to try and wait. Like, I'll wishlist stuff and I'll try and wait until I can get them on sale. Unless I'm like, I really need this game, then I'll buy it at full price. But yeah, the sales are always great on Steam. The sales aren't as good on the Nintendo store, in my opinion. I don't really like the layout of the Nintendo store. I don't think it's very user-friendly. I wish they were like Steam in that, because I can spend hours, I'm not even over-exaggerating, I can spend hours just scrolling through Steam, looking at like recommendations, wish listing things. I don't ever really get the same experience on Nintendo. I tend to know what I'm going in for and I look for that in particular. But Steam is great for a sale. Pika Pika, how you doing? We are over odds for this hunt. The odds are 1 in 1,365. Yeah, Bram, I love Animal Crossing. I haven't played it for a while. But Animal Crossing is the reason that this channel started. It's the reason I met so many incredible people. It's the reason my confidence has grown so much over the past few years. All around that silly little game, and I love it. And yeah, I don't know if you saw. Where is it? Because I haven't played it for a while, so I don't even know where it is. I have like 985 hours on this save. And then I think on this save, which was my main like Animal Crossing file, I've got 1,085 hours. So big Animal Crossing fan. The only other games I've played more than that in terms of hours has got to be Pokemon. Slothful? Exactly, right? In a dream world, I'd have waited until Pokopia was on some kind of sale, not that it probably ever will be. But there was no way I was going to wait for that. Atlas, how you doing? Welcome in. They got quests, story missions, and dating and battles, and so much more. I love games where there's like a little bit of everything like that. All good luck, local. I agree with you on that. Steam sales are so awesome and useful compared to PSN, Xbox, and Nintendo Store. I have a lot of Assassin's Creed and Batman games through Steam sales. Insane! How you doing, Nate Day? What's insane? But, yeah, I'm trying to play more on my PC. I love the convenience of the Switch. In that I can play games at my PC, and then I can like play from my bed or on the couch. Like, it really opens things up. And I don't know. I know you can get like a Steam Deck, which does look great. Crazy expensive though. And just, I don't know. I feel like the type of games I want to play from Steam, you very much get the best experience playing on like your PC on a bigger monitor. So I don't know if it's for me. You've got as much hours in Animal Crossing as my best friend. W Respect and W Vibe. She's got 700 plus hours on Animal Crossing, Stardew, Terraria, and Forager. I got into chill games because of her. She loves them a lot. I love that. And I love that, like, you guys play games based on the games the other person likes. I think that's really cool. Like, with me and my best friend, there are so many games that I just wouldn't have even thought about touching, and I've actually really enjoyed playing them. Oh, my game hours? Thank you, Natasha. I know. You got over 1,000 in Minecraft? Love that. I feel like everyone's got that one game, right? Where they have a stupidly high amount of numbers in it. 8,000 is crazy. It doesn't surprise me because I remember I would show you guys when I met a lot of you Pokemon people for the first time. I'd show you my hours in Animal Crossing. You guys would all be impressed and I'd be like, that's nothing. The Animal Crossing people that I look up to have 5 times the number of hours in Animal Crossing than I do. Like, if you think I'm insane, you should see them. Rookie numbers, right? Yeah, 8,000 is crazy. But when I look at like how many hours I've racked up across all of the Pokemon games now, I could have easily got 8,000 hours in Animal Crossing had I not like fell in love with Pokemon, I think. I'm building my gaming PC and it's almost complete. Once it's done, I'll have a decent setup to play high-end games and actually play Minecraft this time. I've always wanted to play Minecraft. That's exciting. Yeah, Minecraft is one of those ones. I have Minecraft on my Switch and it's just not the same experience at all as it is playing it on your PC. And I feel like there are a lot of games like that. The great thing about the Switch, I feel like a lot of the games that are kind of exclusive to the Switch are created, well, they obviously are created with the Switch in mind, so it just all kind of makes sense. Ruby loved, which was good, as I really needed... Ruby moved, is that? As I really needed to go to the bathroom. So now I'm going to play some Hogwarts. Enjoy, Rushia. You play anything on PlayStation, to be honest? That's cool. Really isn't, especially on Switch 1. Has a lot of issues on Minecraft. Yeah, I just don't think it's a game that was made to be played on such a small screen. But I could be wrong. I'm sure some people love it. 1,185 hours in Minecraft, 235 in Jurassic World, 655 in Scarlet. Nice, those are some high numbers. I feel like Minecraft is one of those games that you can't play handheld at all. Like Stardew or AC are games you can play docked or just chilling in bed, right? And I think that's why I really like Discounty too. It's very much giving, like it's pixel art, it's giving a lot of Stardew. And I think games like that really do lend themselves to like a handheld device. Because they're just, you're not doing anything crazy. There's no like big battle scenes and combos that you need and button whatever. It's just chill. You just walk around your little town, saying hi to people, going into your little shop, sell your products. It's fun. Nearly at 1,500 games though. Oh my gosh. Apparently the combination of Ruby and love is so common that autocorrect sees any other word as incorrect. That's cute. You love a cozy game you can just play in bed. Me too, Pigeon. I mean, I only have a social life at school and online, so my hours make sense. I mean, kind of the same for me. Local, like, the majority of my friends are all across the world. So if I'm playing games, I want to be spending as much time hanging out with friends as possible. We all enjoy video games. It makes sense to fill that time hanging out and playing games at the same time. So those hours rack up. Streaming as well. I like to think sometimes when people judge like the amount of hours that I have in certain games, I like to think, well, like streaming is my hobby. Like I do this for fun. I do this to hang out with you guys, to share hopefully some fun shinies whenever they decide to shine. And like when I was streaming more regularly, let's say I was streaming every day, which did happen sometimes, 2 hours a day for a hobby soon adds up, right? You could quite easily, if you crochet, if you draw, if you paint, like a couple of hours a day is kind of like a standard time for a hobby, and that soon adds up. So this is just, I think people think they forget that video games and streaming is a hobby, you know? It's how I choose to spend my time. You can spend your time in different ways. Completely fine. Wasn't there a new game that pits your backlog of games against you and the games you spent a lot of hours in? There is, Slothful? Not heard of that before. You were talking about you getting into games that you normally wouldn't get into unless your best friend convinced you. My best friend can't get into MMP, that sounded weird, RPGs because they're too intense. I mean, I feel like I have definitely been more open to games that I wouldn't necessarily play because of my friends. There are still some where I'd be like, I don't know about that. Like, my friend Sarah is always trying to get me to play Counter-Strike. That might be my limit. I don't know that I would enjoy Counter-Strike. But I've done things like Fortnite, for example. Fortnite is a game I wouldn't in a million years have thought I would play and enjoy. And I honestly think sometimes, especially with like multiplayer games, it's the people you play with that make the game, not necessarily the game, you know? Like Natasha, for example, right? Me and her have played a bunch of Chained Together. I don't know if you guys have heard of that game before. Not my vibe. You are literally like in the pits of hell. It's scary. You have to be chained to each other and do these horrible obstacle courses. If I had to play that game by myself, I just wouldn't have. But it's silly and it's fun to play with Natasha. So it's things like that that I just, yeah, wouldn't have even been on my radar, and I managed to have fun playing it. There's a Steam game that you versus your unplayed game has you versus your unplayed games. It's a fun concept, and it even quizzes you on those games. I do like stuff like that, though. That does sound silly and fun. You're starting to grow a beard. Just got to embrace it. It's a part of life, local. I tried getting my best friend into Counter-Strike and Call of Duty, and she's getting the hang of it. And even if it's not her vibe, she's still playing it because of me, because it's the bond of play, right? Exactly. And, you know, if you are making an effort as well to play some games that she enjoys, it makes sense for it to be a two-way street, right? She is going out of her comfort zone and playing something that's going to make you happy. That's kind of how relationships work, right? And you just have a friendship based around gaming. It sounds silly and fun until you realize all the Steam summer sales you bought thinking, I'll eventually start. I don't, because, yeah, I know if I played that game, Slothful, I would be shamed. Because I have a bunch of games like that too. Like, actually shamed. But I might watch a video on that. That sounds like a fun concept. I would see someone else playing it first. Oh, I think the oracle that came into the chat and gave us a number for the shiny was wrong. I'm pretty sure we are past that shiny now. Gosh darn it. Do you think we'll ever beat the game? I don't have high hopes. Although once we did get past that one spot that we kept failing on, it did feel a bit better. Like it felt a bit more hopeful. Isn't it weird and strange that Steam refunds you on games while PSN, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch still don't? Feels like they're corporate scam. I don't know if it's a corporate scam, but it is definitely something I really appreciate that Steam do. There have been times, I think I was talking about this in my stream on Friday, there have been times where I was a bit of a noob and I download these games, like pay for and download these games that I really wanted, not realizing that my old PC just didn't have the specs for it. And the fact that they refund it is amazing. It happened very recently with me, actually. I got Dave the Diver, I think, was on sale, because it's one I've always wanted to play. I bought it, and then Razzie was playing it a whole bunch, and I kind of feel like, and I don't know if this is a universal experience, but there are some games that I would rather watch someone else play than play myself, and I never really know if that's going to be the case until I've watched someone play it. And I watched Razzie play Dave the Diver a lot, and I kind of felt like I got my fun and enjoyment of that game done, and I would rather watch him than play it myself, so I never played it. And I think about a week went by, so it wasn't even like an instant refund. About a week went by, and because I obviously didn't have any playtime on it, they refunded the game, which I thought, this is crazy. Nowhere does this. That's such a good customer service thing that they do. Welcome back, Sarah. My voice is therapeutic. FN, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. Have all the shiny luck, friend. I hope you get it super soon. Thank you so much, Lacey. I hope so too. Once I get a proper PC, I'm going to defo get Steam. I would recommend it. Like I say, great sales, a great like database of games and like recommendations and stuff. And the wish list feature is great because you can do so much window shopping and you've just got it there. You'll get an email if any of the games you like. Also, not sponsored by Steam. Steam, if you want to sponsor me, that would be great. But like, you'll get an email if one of the games you've wishlisted goes on sale, or if you've wishlisted like before the game's released, it'll tell you when it's released. Like, Steam's great. I hope you have a great day and take care. Great stream. Keep it up. You run it. Keep going. You can do this. Bram, thank you again for your wonderful words, as always. I take it you're off. If you are off, have a great rest of your day. We're going to be streaming for around another hour. You know me. I don't like to end on an odd number of checks, so we might stream a little longer, rounding it up to a good number. We'll see. Or it'll shine. Hydration check, guys. Hydration check. Why is my alarm going off? Hold on a second, guys. I just realized that might have been why I slept through my alarm this morning. May have set it for 7:10 p.m. instead of a.m. Oops. I thought I'd slept through it, but it just went off, so there you go. Is there a way to get Marshadow installed in 2026? Sobs, unfortunately not. I believe this was like a special event GameStop did shortly after this game came out. I didn't get it because I didn't have this game when it came out, but Airy, my wonderful friend Airy, she had one and she gifted the Marshadow to me, so that's why I have one. I know, Sobs, and it sucks because I'd love to have one. Although, Sobs, if you have or you intend on getting PLAZAZA, you can get a Marshadow in that game. So that's a way to get Marshadow in 2026, but just not on Sword, on PLZA. I will never have that problem. 24-hour clock for the win. It's because I said it with my voice. I have 24-hour clock for some things. Because I said it with my voice. I guess my Google Home was just like, this will do. No, my Google Home was probably like, really? She only wants to give herself like 4 hours sleep? She can't mean that. She must mean 7 p.m. It was just my Google Home judging me, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, almost at 1,600 checks. Nido Queen, I know you're a queen, but why are you making us work so hard for this shiny? Your clock's at work, a 24-hour clock's nice. Mugari, what am I talking about? Mugi, how are you doing? Welcome in. How is your Sunday going? I'm doing good, thank you. My plan is to try and get an early night tonight. I am going into work tomorrow Working from home on Tuesday. I have a very long day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, just working from home. But I'd like to get an early night tonight so I can feel refreshed for the week. For this particular hunt, Lacey, the odds are 1 in 1,365. So we're like 250-ish over odds now. 250-ish checks over odds. We actually ended the stream on Friday with the last check that would have made it under odds. So all of the checks we have done today have been over odds checks. It's just the way it is sometimes. Cannot tell you the amount of times I've got very, very, very under odds shinies, so it makes sense that it would eventually balance itself out. The last shiny I got doing this method was a shiny Licky Licky, and that came in like within 10 checks of being under odds. So that was a close call. Thank you, Lacey. I hope so too. I may be wrong, but at the moment this is feeling like the longest shiny hunt I have done from soft resets. I could be wrong. I know wild encounters in this game have been crazy at times for me, but soft resets I tend to do pretty good on. It's very rare, if at all, that I'll go over odds for a soft reset, so this is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy stuff. What do you mean, Miyagi? Come on, you have no idea. Oh, well, I guess you guys do have a pretty good idea of how badly I want it to just zoom in to a green and pink Nidoqueen. If anyone knows how I feel, it'll be you guys. What number was Muna again? Muna was like 6,700 and something, which is crazy because it's got the same odds as this, 1 in 1,365. But yeah, it was close to 7,000, I want to say. Between 6.5 and 7, I forget the exact number. Yeah, the Muna one was particularly brutal, Pigeon. You were gonna write something and your brain just blacked out. I've been there many times, Migi. Do not worry. Do not worry. This song is making me feel quite sleepy. I feel like I should listen to lo-fi before I go to bed. I never do. Purple. Like, Natasha, you have no idea how embarrassed I was at that moment in my life. And you have no idea how, because I know you, I dread that one day I'm gonna wake up in the morning to a selfie of you and you've actually got that printed on a shirt. I could just see it happening. That was so funny. So frustrating So I'll tell you guys, those of you that are here and hanging out and lurking, the Poiple, I'll give you some context so it's not so much of an inside joke. The other day, I don't know if you guys are on Discord a lot. I'm kind of chronically on Discord. Right, Natasha? I had a feeling. And Discord was down for a while. I don't know how long it ended up being down for, but messages just weren't going through. And they were just failing, right? So I am crashing out a little bit, thinking that, okay, these messages are failing. They're not going to go through. And I'm messaging Natasha. And I must have sent, and this is over the period of like 20 minutes, because it was a while that Discord was down. I must have sent about 10 messages just crashing out. Now, I didn't think Natasha was ever going to see these messages. I was just getting frustrated at Discord, so they were very much aimed at Discord. There are a lot of capital letters, a lot of screaming, a lot of complaining, and then Natasha gets them through about 20 minutes later, all at once. So it's just this unhinged rant of about 15 messages of me just losing it at Discord. So Natasha took a screenshot of all those messages and sent it to me. And she said, I need this on a t-shirt, or I want that on a t-shirt. So I just have a feeling that one day I'm going to wake up to a selfie from Natasha and she's going to be wearing a t-shirt with my Discord crash out on it. They were a lot, Mugi. They were a lot. Let me give you, I can give you a bit of an edited version, I guess. Let me see. No, send with a million Ds. Ugh. Oh my god, now they're just disappearing. Yay. Things I can't say. Ugh. It's only sending through some messages. I sent that ages ago. Ugh. And then the crash out was me saying, oh my god, I sent so many messages. And then something that I can't repeat. Lots of skulls. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm so glad in that moment that Discord wasn't working for her as well, so it didn't just look like I was screaming at her. Yeah, it was bad, Migi. It was bad. Like, I don't often get... Like, I don't really crash out. I don't really get frustrated about much. That really got to me that day. I think I just needed to let it out. So it just all came out, and it just happened to all come out in Natasha's DMs. So sorry about that, Natasha. So do you just listen to lo-fi in the background of the streams, or do you take potential slow pretty music suggestions? I only ask because when I write, I listen to modern pianists. I love that, Lacey. I mean, I'm always open to suggestions. Lacey, if you have a Discord, we actually have a music channel in there, and I love it when people like recommend music in there. Also, because I have the brain of a goldfish, I tend to forget these things. But I don't listen to like lo-fi music and stuff off stream, and I feel like I should, because it really sets the vibe and I do really love it. I kind of just fell into using lo-fi because Demon Gummies, who actually make 100% of the lo-fi songs that I listen to on my streams, they are incredible. As long as you give them their well-deserved credit, and you link all their socials and stuff, they're really, really good about creators using their stuff. And they are always adding more songs. Like, I need to go back, because it's probably been about 6 months until I actually, since I went on their socials and checked their new music. They probably have a whole bunch more. They have hundreds and hundreds of songs. Technology is the worst and the best, right? Like, I can't hate Discord, because Discord is where I stay in contact with so many of my favorite people. It's the platform I use to hang out with so many of my favorite people. But my goodness, is it glitchy sometimes. Funny memories, right? How do I find your Discord? There you go. If you're having issues with the link though, if you go onto my YouTube page, so if you click on the picture of my profile picture in the top left hand corner and then go to, I think it's the about section. It should be there. It's also in the description of all of my older videos, I think. But probably best to go on my page or take a screenshot. Most phones now will let you click on a link from a screenshot, which is kind of cool. Lady K, how you doing? Hope you are having a lovely Sunday. If you go into the Discord, Lacey, and you don't see all the channels I'm talking about, you need to go read the rules. And then that will unlock everything. You're doing okay? How's my day going? My day's going good. I slept in this morning. I thought I slept through my alarms, but my alarms just went off, so that's why I slept through. But I think that was good. I probably needed the extra sleep, and then I've had a really productive day for the rest of the day, and now I'm chilling with you guys. Kayla, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Axie, how you doing? Welcome in. I shall check this out. Oh, my sister has her Discord like that. You have to read the rules first. Yeah. It's just so, you know, if people do break the rules, they've had a chance, right? And I can be like, well, you did read the rules and you broke them, so you can't say that you didn't read them because you wouldn't have been able to post that here if you didn't, you know? Got that bestie no audio, someone tell me what she says and don't lie. Everybody tell Razzie that he smells. And then I'm gonna pretend that that's not what I said, okay? I'll be like, no, that's not what I said. Be nice to Razzie. But you guys pretend that I said it, even though that is what I said. You're shiny hunting a legend said A. Nice, enjoy. I hope you're having fun with that. I kind of want to go back to PLA. What am I hunting for? Just asking. Nido Queen. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, we're hunting for Nido Queen, Lady K. We are now over odds, unfortunately. But we continue. So on the screen, you can see the green and pink one. That's the color we're looking for. He'll never know what I actually said, guys, which is crazy. And I don't have face cam, so he can't even lip read what I'm saying right now. I could be saying absolutely anything about him and he'll never know. He's not going to watch this back. I got shiny Virizion this morning and said A, and I'm hunting Honedge. Good luck. Honedge is such a good shiny. GG's on the Virizion. I was so glad to get that one done. Honedge is one that I actually need to kind of go back and get. So I got one shiny Honedge in this game, and then I got a second one in PLZA, and I thought that that was all I needed because I thought I got two in this game, but I didn't. When I went to sort out my home, I only had one of them, so I need to go back. Playing some ZA, it's fun so far. I'm glad I'm giving this game another go. I'm glad you are too. Yeah, ZA was so fun. When ZA first came out, I literally took like 3 or 4 days off of work and I just played it constantly. There was one night where we didn't even sleep. We just played it. And I loved it. And I got through that game so quickly, really, when I think about it. Like, the aim of the game for us was first weekend when it comes out, we're getting the shiny charm. So it was a bit of a grind. And I played it to death after that, and then I kind of just left it. And I think I left it in a good place. Ideally, I would like to go back. There are some forms, some shiny forms that I would like. And yeah, when I'm thinking about my national living decks, there are still some regular shinies I need. But I'm not in a rush. Definitely still think I need a bit more of a longer break before I go back to that game.
I have a great many names.
Ooh.
Though when on leave, I tend to go by Zhongli.
The ones with like a voice in, they throw me off a little. Let's skip this. Usagi's Iced Tea, this one's called. I bet this is going to be nice. I played Pokemon for like 8 hours straight when it first came out. I didn't even want to sleep, just play. I mean, same. Yeah, I say ZA like that was an anomaly. Wow, I can't say that word. Anomaly. There we go. I say it like that was an anomaly, and that's not what I do every time a new Pokemon game comes out. I try my best to get some time off of work so I can just really fully immerse myself in the game. I'm hoping I get the opportunity to do that too when Gen 10 comes out. It's one of the first things I do. When we get a date for a Pokemon game, I will check my work calendar. I'll see how like feasible it is for me to get some time off of work. And it's always worked out well for now. We'll have to see. I do have a new job now. So we'll have to see, but fingers crossed I can get a decent chunk of time off for Gen 10 because I would love that. It took me 2 months for Charm ZA. I hated it. It was my life. For like a 3-day period straight, all I was doing was taking a little break to sleep and eat. Other than that, I was just playing PLZA. So I did get through it quite quick. It was a little frustrating. Like, I'm glad they opened up the shiny charm to so many more people, but it was a little frustrating that the DLC came so close to the release of the game, and it kind of meant that all of that grinding I did for the shiny charm was pointless. That was a little frustrating, but it's still fun. It wasn't like a terrible grind because, like I said, I was in that excited new game headspace with friends, so it was fine. Pigeon, me too. Very, very, very excited. There's just a difference in the air, right? And I've noticed it, like I even noticed it back in the day. So when I first discovered this Pokemon community, it was probably, right, when was it? So it was September. That same year in November, Scarlet Violet came out. So I came in around about 2 to 3 months before Gen 9 came out. And ever since then, obviously I've been there for all of the new games that have come out and I've seen the excitement. Nothing quite matched the same level of excitement as before Gen 9 came out. So I'm very excited. This is like my first new generation as a really big Pokemon fan. Before Gen 9 came out, I was very new to it. Didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what was going on in Pokemon until I was probably well into shiny hunting in Violet. Now it's completely different. I get like, this is the big hype, right? A new generation game to me is like the big Pokemon hype. And I get to experience that with you guys. Like, I'm assuming it's not going to come out until 2027, right? But 2027 is going to be such a fun year, just counting down to it. Can't wait. You got a shiny Meltan in Pokemon Go a few days ago and realized today it's in ZA, so I got a shiny Melmetal in ZA. Let's go. I know, I wish they would have maybe released the DLC in March or February to give us time to play through the main game, right? like, I don't know, because I do think at the time it was like okay for me because I had already spent a good amount of time getting through the first part of the game. But I think if I'd have known that I was going to have like a few more months, it definitely would have felt like less of a grind than, because obviously we knew, right? I'm pretty sure we knew when the base game came out, when the DLC was going to come out, right? So it just wasn't a lot of time, but also I never expected for the DLC to just continue the points, the research points. And so people were getting their shiny charms like super, super quickly after the DLC. Because just the regular things they were doing to proceed the storyline in the DLC were giving them points towards their shiny charm. And I feel like they never really done that before, right? It's always been separate. Like Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, for example. I know they're not Legends games, but you had to get your Pokédex in the base game to get the shiny charm. And then whatever you did in the DLC was kind of additional in the DLC. This was the first one for me anyway, where the DLC was kind of a continuation of that. Oh, Razzie, I'm trying. This thing does not want to shine. X and Y was your first game? Nice. Yeah, I was quite late to Pokemon. Obviously, I knew Pokemon existed, but I never really thought it was my thing until I met this wonderful community of human beings, and your excitement for Gen 9 was contagious. And I was like, I need to try this out. I've said this before, so apologies to anyone who's been here before. I say this a lot, but I was thinking, like, I'm going to give myself a week of watching my new friends play this new game. I'll see how it goes. If it looks cool, if it looks fun, if it looks like something I might get into, I'll buy it. I ended up buying the game on the day of release. I think I must have watched like an hour of a stream and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm downloading it. Natasha never said hi to you? Uh-oh. I don't think Natasha's been here. You can't hear me anyway. I'm having a conversation with nothing. I'll say something. Natasha says hi. There we go. Amber, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Honestly, looked like you had the best day yesterday, which I'm so glad. And that Pokemon card, insane. But I hope you're having a nice chill day today, Amber. X and Y is set in the same region as ZA. That's why I was excited when it got revealed. No. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on like what the next, I don't know, 2 years looks like for Pokemon? Do you think we're going to get anything between now and Gen 10? Because people are saying that they would like to see Gen 10 maybe end of 2027. That's like over a year away. I can't imagine them not giving us something for over a year. I would love if they did a remake of some kind to kind of see us through. Small things, right? Yeah. Today you're having a sore day, but we're chilling right now. I'm not surprised. I bet you spent so much time walking around on your feet yesterday. Glad you're chilling today, though. I'm good. This Nido Queen does not want to shine for me, Amber, but I'm good. I hope we get some more older game releases on the Switch 2. That would also be cool. I found myself really, really enjoying Leaf Green. I thought that was just going to be one of those games where I had to play, right? If I have the opportunity to play any of the older Pokemon games, I'm going to take that opportunity. And I thought it was just going to be one of those, like, I'm going to get to experience the game, whatever, I'll move on. It's actually been really fun playing Leaf Green. A lot more fun than I thought that it was going to be. But yeah, some more of the older ones would be amazing. You got to take Mars to the park a little bit. So that was nice. And right, just shine already, right? Amber, I love the life that you give Miles and Tiny. You guys are always doing just so many fun things, whether it's like a big day out to a convention or just like little things at home. I don't know if you've heard this recently, but you're a good mum. Dorian's a good dad. You should hear that more often. I hope there's a Legend Sword or something, because it would make sense, because Legends Arceus is Gen 4, ZA is Gen 6, Sword and Shield Gen 8. That would be cool. You know, I like me some Galar. Hometown. I love you, Amber. It's just so nice to see like the quality of life they have, and it's not like extravagance, it's just exciting things that are fun and like lifelong memories, you know? Also, completely unrelated. Like, I swear, Amber, this is so unrelated. I just thought of it now. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, what a great time to say that to you, but honestly, they were two completely unrelated, like, things. Happy Mother's Day to you, Amber. He told me this morning he loved me so much, and you were his sunshine. Stop. That's so sweet. No, I promise you I would have said that on Friday. I would have said that on a random Tuesday. Just so happened to fall on Mother's Day. But I hope you're having an amazing Mother's Day, Amber. God, Nido Queen. Brotasha. 1,700 checks, guys. Can you believe it? 1,700 checks. We are so far away from odds now. Father Elmo, how you doing? Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Happy Mother's Day back to you and any of the mothers in your life. Thank you, Father. Come on, let's do this. Let's have this thing shine. We don't actually have that much left of the stream. So come on now, universe. The joke was good, but let's just give me the shiny now. Right, Risha? Because, yeah, it's not Mother's Day for me. Yeah, our Mother's Day was a few weeks ago. It was weird though, because I'm pretty sure Father's Day falls on the same day as like in the US and other places in the world, but not Mother's Day. This song's quite jolly. It's called Albedo's Campsite. I'd probably miss so many references with these Demon Gummy songs. Your sister forgot poo bags for your grandma's dog, so I sprinted 110% of my max speed down to her with poo bags in hand. I think I figured it out. Got a link up in your music channel. I hope you like his work. He's a very kind person as well. I've chatted with him before. But now, Shiny Luck, thank you for the Shiny Luck. I did see you pop up in the server, Lacey, so I'm glad you got there okay. And yeah, I will definitely check that recommendation out. One of the things I love to do, if I'm going for like proper chill zen vibes, is sound bathing, I think it's called. When well, I listen to other people performing a sound bath where they have those like bowls that they hit and like they echo and vibrate and make those noises. That to me is the ultimate chill. It does something to my brain that just makes me feel so calm. Local, if only you knew how much money reading that comment would have cost her a couple months ago, right? For those of you that are new here, we used to have a poo jar. No, it was a poop jar, right? And it turned into freaking anything that might remotely sound like poop or mean poop. I had to gift a membership over on Razzy's channel because I was saying the word a lot. I will say that. And it got to the point where Amber, Dysite Universe in chat, she would watch my streams with her son, Miles, and he started to say poop quite a lot too, so we decided to have the poop jar. Now, I was alright with this. I was fine. Support my best friend and his channel. You know, if I say the word, which really I would kind of like to say a bit less, I'll gift a membership on his channel. But then you guys, you went freaking crazy. If I said poop, poo, poopy, any other word, I can't even think of the words now. There ended up being like, it felt like about 50 words that I couldn't say. In fact, I think there's still, I'm pretty sure, let me check. There is still a command. It may have been on Razzy's channel, but I feel like it was on my channel. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was on Razzy's channel. I think it maybe was, right? So, oh yeah, maybe it was that. I think it was Razzy. So if someone said poop in the chat, it would say Carly last. Nightbot would just post Carly last, so I'd look up and have to say it. It's rudeness. Techno, how you doing? Welcome in. You think it's his, Amber, right? That was Aries doing, I believe. I think Aries set that one up. But yeah, it became... So it went from something that was supposed to help me get better at not saying the word as much, and it became, how can we possibly catch Carly out so she says this word and she has to gift a membership? That's where it started versus where it ended. Strategies from Beyond, how you doing? Welcome in. Genius, right, Amber? Techno, I do not. No, I don't play any of the ROM hacks or anything like that. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Strategies. Shout out to all of the mums out there. Hope you are loved and appreciated every single day, but especially today. Atlas, I just saw your last message. I would have had to have done... How many gifted memberships would they have got out of that? At least 4. No, I stick to the games that are out officially on the Switch, Techno. I was about to reset over that, didn't even check if it was shiny. Razzie has no audio. I'm not ignoring him. He can't hear me anyway. However, it does mean I can say whatever I want about him. Like he's a big poopy butt. And he'll never know. Hero Gamer, how you doing? Does Sword and Shield have Switch 2 ports? It doesn't, Strategies. However, the soft resets are so much quicker on the Switch 2. I actually have a video up on my channel, Techno, where I compared the time difference between soft resets on the Switch 1 versus the Switch 2. And it's so much quicker. You just fly through these, but it's just like an unintentional thing. I think just because the Switch 2 is quicker in general. What's joy? How do I live Nintendo? Do you mean how do I stream Nintendo, Techno? You have to have something that's called a capture card, which you plug it into your Switch and then the other side into your PC, and you capture from there. And there's no way of doing it without that. So you would need to look into capture cards. There's a whole bunch of different ones. There are more affordable ones, slightly more expensive ones. Whatever is in your budget. Strategies, it really makes such a difference. I loved doing soft resets on the Switch anyway, but yeah, being able to get so many more checks in, especially during a stream, right? Because I only ever stream like a couple of hours at a time. And so the more checks I can get in per stream, the better. And it was just such a big noticeable difference. Especially if you're a bit crazy and you do what I do, which is I don't even wait to get to the, like, you have encountered screen. I try and make them as short as possible, so I'm literally just looking for that first initial zoom in. If I don't see the shiny, I reset. You can't because your PC is an Apple MacBook from 2006. Obviously, I can't say yes or no definitively, but the great thing about using a capture card is that you don't really have to have a high-spec PC, and you can also use it on a MacBook, because Razzie, my best friend in chat, he actually used to stream from his MacBook, and my friend Nicholas, he also used to stream from his MacBook. You don't really need a powerful PC at all if you're just using it to play a Switch. I think you can get like adapters for the MacBook. You might even be able to buy capture cards specifically for the MacBook. I wonder why Nintendo hasn't released official background themes for the Switch home interface yet. I wonder if they will. It does feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity that they haven't. Because, I mean, the world is their oyster, right? They could do anything. In the same way they do, like, the profile pictures. They could do that, but for the background. Maybe one day. Would have been cool if they just released something like that with the launch of the Switch 2. But I guess maybe it's just not a priority. I like Totodile, how you doing? Welcome in. Guys, oh my goodness, thank you for the 39 likes. If you guys haven't liked this stream yet, all you have to do is just double tap. I like to remind you guys, because I cannot tell you the amount of times I have been sitting in a friend stream and I forget to like the stream until the streamer reminds me. I appreciate you though. You're good. I'm glad you're doing good. Maybe it does affect system performance or something like that, strategies, or they just don't see the need. I mean, yeah, I feel like there were plenty of people that did say it was missing from the Switch. But maybe it's not the be-all and end-all. They'd rather focus on other things. I don't know. But Joseph, I'm guessing Joseph the Totodile is I Like Totodile. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. We've had quite a few new subscribers today. Thank you so much, guys. We're getting pretty close to 7.2k, which is kind of exciting. Hunting Nummel right now. Good luck. I am going to go up to 1,800 checks today. That is where I'm going to leave the stream. So we still have a little while, just over 50 checks to go. Then that'll be it. I'm going to make myself some food. And then I think I'm just going to chill and try my best to get an early night tonight. Early start tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I guess it's correct. Let's go. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Nido King versus Nido Queen. Just in general, I like Nido Queen. I don't know. This whole line of Pokemon was one that I didn't really think much about, but I kind of love them. They're definitely up there as some of my favorites for Gen 1, I think. Like the whole line. I don't know if I could specify like which one particularly I like. You like Nido King's design more, not certain of the stats. They're very different, right? I feel like Nido Queen's design's kind of silly. Nido King's is very, like, cute. I don't know. I just love them. It won't be much longer till I need to get food and then off to work for your... Then your weekend can begin. So you haven't even had your weekend yet, Pigeon? Oh my goodness, you all. I hope once it does come around, you have the best weekend. Fingers crossed. You had to work all weekend. Oh, Pigeon. But you still have like a 2-day weekend coming up. Is that tomorrow? Good luck with that. Have fun. Can't believe this thing hasn't shined for me yet. This is crazy. And the shiny hunt that I've been doing off stream is like 800 checks now. So that's what, over 2,000 checks of a Pokemon before something shines. Hydration check. Good shout. Do I buy the Pro Controller or the normal one? I don't know. I have a Pro Controller and I do really like it, but it's the only one I ever got, so I can't compare it to the normal one. I can't say what's missing on the normal one because I just haven't used it, but the Pro Controller is great. I use my Pro Controller 9 times out of 10. The only time I really don't use it for these hunts, because it's just so much easier to just have one of the Joy-Cons in your hand and just use that. It's supposed to rain, so I'll probably have a chill day of getting caught up on games. Love the sound of that. And you got 2 days off? Amazing. I'm not a fan of shiny Nummel anymore. I went looking for shinies in hyperspace. I found them 7 times. All Nummel, no Torchic, no Houndour, only Nummel, and frustration. Oh no. It's crazy how quickly a Pokemon that you liked can change into a Pokemon that you don't like for that reason. You'd love to see more Pokemon gender differences like Nidoran's line in the future. That would be cool strategies. Dehydration check. Oh my goodness. He doesn't even know that I called him a poopy butt or whatever it was I called him. This is when he comes in and says, you know, I actually could hear the whole stream. Was it poopy stinky butt? I forget. Either one works, though. But yeah, the gender differences are quite fun, especially, yeah, like big gender differences like this where they're like separate Pokemon too. It's cool. I think I'd like to see more of that, actually. I do find that quite enjoyable. Not necessarily just like the gender differences, but like the wormhole line as well. Like when you need like 5 Pokemon to complete a line, I quite like that. You don't like shiny Snubble? I think Snubble is so cute. But yeah, we're like a line like kind of breaks off into 2 separate ones. Uh-oh. It's about to go down between my 2 mods, guys. Get ready. The Razzie Live versus Natasha face-off. Oh, come off it. What's she like? Not the eye roll. Can you believe? I'm just going to be the antagonist here. Natasha, can you believe he rolled his eyes at you? I wouldn't have that if I was you. It's cute, but it could be better. True. There are a lot of Pokemon like that, I think. A lot of shinies like that, for sure. Shiny Guzzlord is by far the best shiny Ultra Beast. It is such a good shiny. I actually got shiny Guzzlord last Halloween. That was such a hype moment. It's a really good shiny, I agree. Oh, wait. Dorian just posted a really cute post. I love Amber and Dorian. They're such cutie patooties. Yeah, shiny Guzzlord is great. That was a fun one as well. That was a fun DA I did. I think I got like a God Path by myself in the end, and that's how I ended up getting it. So I think I started... I could have this wrong because it's all a blur. I'm pretty sure it started out being a collab with Razzie, and he got the shiny, and then I revisited it by myself and I got the shiny. Something like that. Razzie doing the Poiple check. I wish Razzie could hear me right now, guys. Now, I forgot to update my emojis today. We got an amazing new piece of artwork. So me and Razzie are Patreons for our friend Kisara. She does a lot of our emojis, our custom emojis and stuff. She drew the little me in my profile picture and at the top right-hand corner. She's amazing. She made a new one for us, and it's Razzie's profile picture, right? But my eyes keep tricking me and tell me Razzie's profile picture doesn't look like his avatar with a huge mustache. Because that's all I can see right now. His avatar with a huge mustache. Where is the dot on that eye? Help. Is he okay? What's happening to him? What dot? What eye? Like, Natasha, please tell me you see the mustache. I'm gonna have to tell him this. Hold on. What eye, right? His profile picture looks like he's got a huge mustache. It's not. What it is his mouth open, but the way it's kind of cropped, it looks like a giant mustache. I love it. It makes it better somehow. All you have is these eyes. Right, Natasha? I love it. I like Dot from the anime, and the costume is cute. Nice. What anime is Dot from, Techno? Razzie can't hear at the moment. So he's just having like a few him moments, you know? What did you say, Lacey? Sorry, I missed that. I love the Nido specifically because they're so versatile. In Stadium, I had a Nido on about every team I went into any of the cups with. Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Body Slam, etc. Love that. I've never used Nido Queen. Well, I've never used any of the Nidos like strategically in any team or anything. They are like, I would like to. I do like them. The new Pokemon Horizons, nice, Techno. That's another one that is on my never-ending list of like things I want to watch or listen to. Come on, we are nearly done with the stream, Nido Queen. This is crazy to go another stream without you shining. I have said nothing but wonderful, amazing things about you. The least you can do is shine for me. Shiny Bidoof is the best god Pokemon. Shiny Bidoof is cute. I remember I got mine during doing Poke Radar in BDSP. That was quite fun. A regional Nido line would be cool. Yeah, right? A Gen 10 one. You're in your 8th gym Pokemon in Leaf Green. Nice, good luck. Also, hey Fuzzy Paws, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We got 40 likes. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to everyone that has subscribed today. I tried DMing you a pic of what I was talking about, but my phone keeps crashing, so never mind. Oh, no. Oops, that was supposed to be a no. This is why I speak and don't type. That was not shiny. Emil with the 19 months. Oh my goodness.
Another month, party face emoji.
Another month. 19 months is crazy. Emil, thank you so much. Let's get some hype in the chats. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? So good to see you. Was worried we might not see you today. Hope you're having a good one. Are we not friendly faces, Razzie Live? He really is a stinky poop butt. Head, butt, poop, head. Member hype. Thank you so much, Emil. In case you couldn't guess, Emil, Razzie doesn't have audio right now, which is why I'm being so brave with the words I'm calling him. I would never otherwise. Okay, we have 4 more checks, including this one. He has an earbud in. Oh no. Doing very good, hanging out with my bestie today. We went mini golfing and now I'm trying to grab a few shelfers in ZA. Found quillfish earlier. GG on the quillfish. I hope you're having the best bestie day. And thank you for popping in. Appreciate you so much. And that 19 months, it's just flown by. W stream, thank you, Techno. Okay, guys, we are coming up to our last check of the stream. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. Thank you for the 41 likes. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. Oh, late slip. You came in so late, Nicholas. I'm gonna miss you guys. Busy week next week, but I will be back on Friday and I can't wait to see you all then. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day again to anyone who is celebrating. I'm sure I'll see you guys around in other people's streams throughout the week, but yeah, I will see you all here on Friday. Let's check this guy out. Not shiny. See you Friday, guys. Bye.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon. Oh, unicorn.